Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Clipped Wolf, and today we're gonna be making a new what if Naruto was the son of Jiraiya and Tsunade. Okay, so how this would happen? Tsunade would be grieving over her lover and her brother, and this time Jiraiya would comfort Tsunade, and Jiraiya would actually show his real emotions and not be a pervert for one time, actually showing care for Tsunade. Tsunade would take interest in Jiraiya and start take him take his offer over the date, and they would have their date. And over time, Tsunade and Jiraiya would bond a lot, and a lot. And then eventually they decide to tie the knot and get married. Eventually, Jiraiya and Tsunade get married. Minato would join. Minato would eventually basically join the wedding and be Minato's best man, while everybody else joined the wedding. Tsunade, they'll be married, and around the time where like a few 16 years before Naruto was born, they would have a son named Menma Uzumaki, named after Minato, because Minato would name him. Menma Uzumaki. Well, we don't really wait. Do we know Jiraiya's last name? Well, since Tsunade's in the wait. What's the first Hokage's first? Wasn't it Tobirama Senjun? So yeah, so it'll be Naruto. It'll be Minma Senjun because we don't know Jiraiya's last name, and since he's the granddaughter of I'm just gonna assume that she's a part of the Senju clan. Now, Minma Senjun is gonna be a bigger prodigy than Naruto, and be a bigger prodigy than Naruto and Minato. And he would grow up getting trained by Minato for a little bit until he turns 13, and then he would eventually live with Jiraiya. Minma already I keep saying Minma. Yeah, Minma would learn Rasengan, and he would learn Flying Raijin, and he'll be able to use it just like Minato. And Minato would be proud of his student, and he would eventually see him go. And then once their baby is born, they find out that that Kushina cannot have children. Eventually, Jiraiya and Tsunade would meet up again and have another baby. Well, would have another kid, and then this kid will be named Naruto after one of Jiraiya's novels. And this kid, this kid is a straight prodigy. This kid is a bigger prodigy than his older brother, but he can't. But he has learning difficulties. Now, here's the thing I forgot to say. Jiraiya's first son, Minma, he looks more like Tsunade. He has more Tsunade's features, but he acts a lot more like his dad. Like, he has the signature blonde hair like his mother, and he has that kind of facial structure. But then but his younger brother looks like Tsunade's brother. I guess that's come from Tsunade's genes. Tsunade's genes is way more stronger than Jiraiya's in this case. But they would still have Jiraiya's signature lines under stripes under his eyes. Naruto is being a little smaller since he's only a kid. Naruto will be even a bigger prodigy than his brother, as I said, and he will grow up with Kushina and Minato since his parents are never around, and and his big brother's not around. Him and his brother will train. Well, I said he will get trained to use the Rasengan and one style Gel Palm, and he'll probably be able to use Flying Raijin, but he won't be able to use it like Minato and his brother. He'll be able to use it like let's say he puts a seal on something. He has to use other people. He needs other people to use it. Well, Minato trained him a lot to use. He finds out he has every affinity besides lightning. He can't use any other affinity. Minato realizes he has the same affinity like him and realizes something's weird between him and this kid. Minato decides to ask him a question about something. Does he ever feel a weird surge when they're clashing together? Naruto says yes. I feel like you're my brother a little bit. Minma comes to the conclusion that this must be his brother. Eventually, they would probably do a DNA test and find out that they're related. I'm not saying this is canon, but they don't have the same father. I'm just saying that Tsunade's first love is Minato's father. I'm not saying that's not canon, but in this it's canon. Eventually Naruto would join a Genin team, and he would be part. He would not have. He would still have low grades because he's not as smart, but he only good with strength. He's not a smart genius, even though they try to teach. Even though Minato tried to teach him it, but he'll still have the lowest. He would be strong, but he would be the lowest grade. Instead of that, Minma would come to the village to talk to Minato and ask him what's wrong. But Naruto would be asleep. He would say we're related if he took a DNA test, unless you would have taken it too. Minma would believe this because he felt that same energy when he was fighting, when he clashed with his. He would ask Jiraiya about it, and he would leave. He would ask Jiraiya about it. Jiraiya would confirm it, and then he would leave. Minma and Naruto would be two separate beings, and then Minma would watch his brother as he grows. The bell test goes exactly similar to canon, but Naruto wouldn't be able to use none of his nature, his affinity. He would still learn Shadow Clone Jutsu, since his Shadow Clone stuff and presence would have to be useful. Around the Zabuza fight, that's when things take a drastic change. While Sasuke is about to get hit by sandbombs, that's when he notices that's when Minma steps in and flies down and breaks the ice mirrors and grabs Haku, slamming him down on his neck, breaking the ground under him. Minma charging up her Rasengan and shoving it down in his stomach. Minma would say and throw him into his glass mirrors and breaking the other sides. Haku sees a Chidori going straight towards Zabuza and flash steps right in front of it, taking the blow. Naruto seeing this and seeing Zabuza still okay, he blitzes over. He throws a kunai at Zabuza, which Zabuza barely dodges. But before he knows it, Minma's right behind him, charging up a Rasengan and says, "Rasengan!" and shoves the Rasengan straight through his back and killing Zabuza. Eventually, Gato and his men would show up. Naruto would turn around and blitz right in front of him. Well, Minma would blitz right in front of him, killing all his men. And Naruto, Minma would tell them that is everybody okay? Everybody would say yes. And then Naruto would ask him who is he, but they wouldn't know because he's in the Ambu. He's wearing a mask, so his brother doesn't know who he is because he doesn't want to reveal his identity just yet. He would say that his name is Mino. His name is Mino, and he wants to train Naruto for a little bit. Eventually, Minma and Naruto would train for so long that after this time skip, it will be ready for the Chunin exams. And Naruto versus Kiba. I'm just gonna say Kiba's not gonna be able to walk for a little bit, because Naruto would destroy Kiba. It's not funny, like, for real. They took him on a stretcher originally. They really gotta take him on a stretcher. Naruto accidentally went overboard when he used the QB chakra, and they had to knock him out because he was going overboard. Naruto and everybody would look at Naruto. Besides Hinata would be too shy to talk to Naruto, and then eventually Jiraiya watches the last parts of the Chunin exams. Naruto versus Neji goes extremely it's not one-sided, but it's not even. Naruto would start off watching a Shadow Clone towards Neji, and Neji easily fighting the Shadow Clone off and knocking the Shadow Clone down. Naruto senses that he's not gonna be a challenge. He's not a challenge for this. He blitzes right in front of Neji and kicks him in the neck, knocking him into the wall of the Chunin exams. Naruto will blitz right in front of him, charging up a Rasengan and about to shove it in his face until Neji does a rotation, knocking Naruto back. It's shocking Naruto because he doesn't really notice that how powerful. He's overconfident. Before he knows it, he's getting hit it with the 8 trigram 64 palms and gets knocked out. Well, almost knocked out. Naruto's on the brink, and then he sees Kurama. Kurama's like, ooh. Well, he would still see Kurama because I feel like Minato would seal the other half of Kurama into Naruto for a safe. So because he feels, he'd be like Naruto, boy. He would probably have the nicer side of Kurama. He would probably get the nicer side of Kurama. Kurama would be like, boy, if I die, you die. If you die, I die. And I bet you don't want to die. Now take my chakra. And Kurama will give Naruto his chakra, so he'll be able to use some jutsus. Naruto being stop confident, and he won't be confident no more. Uses multi shadow clone jutsu to make 5 shadow clones, and does what earth style mud wall surrounding him. Neji is surprised and decides to go up to use chakra to blitz up, and then before he does that, he gets kicked in the face and knocked right back down. Neji is so mad he decides to punch the mud wall, but it's too late. He sees a giant fireball coming straight for him, but he would look up and then he would see a kunai on the ground. He would see the kunai and ask, when did that get there? And then he would see a yellow flash, and then he would get teleported away. A big explosion would engulf the arena. Minato is sitting there, and all the other Hokage are sitting there shocked, seeing how powerful the 4th Hokage's son actually is. They would see nothing but dust, and they would say Neji actually died. People would think Neji died, and everybody would be booing Naruto. Naruto would feel shocked seeing that he actually just killed someone, and he never actually intended to kill Neji until Minato tells him that all he did was teleport Neji to the Hyuga compound. Everybody would be in relief that he's not dead, and everybody would regret booing Naruto. Everybody would say sorry for booing Naruto, and he'll go to the hospital to talk to Hinata and telling him that he beat Neji. Hinata would blush and say that she's happy for him, and Naruto would notice this because he's literally the son of Jiraiya. You think he's gonna be clueless? He is the son of Jiraiya, people. He would notice this very easily, and he would talk to Hinata a lot more and ask her out. Hinata would say yes shyly and pass out before Naruto leaves. The Orochimaru eventually does attack the Konoha, but sometime around Tsunade, the search for Tsunade. But this reason for searching Tsunade is going to be different. Naruto would have probably met his dad by now, and probably met his older brother too. And they would ask Naruto would ask if they can beat their mother. Him and his brother would say him, Jiraiya, and Jiraiya would eventually agree, and then they'll fight. They will search for Tsunade. Eventually, they see Tsunade passed out on a table, and then Jiraiya, Menma, Naruto all sit down at the same table as her in a booth, and then Jiraiya would poke her and wake her up. Tsunade would say she's not paying her tab, and she starts to get up and charge up chakra in her fist before Jiraiya sentences him, Jiraiya. She would say, Jiraiya, what did you get here? And then she would say they searched you down so your kids can see them. So I would say our kids, and she would forget all about them. And Naruto would sit there being sad, knowing that his own mother forgot about him. Menma would punch Naruto in his head and say that she didn't forget about them, she just drunk. And Naruto would say, oh. And he would give Tsunade a hug. Tsunade would embrace Naruto, seeing her little brother Naruto, and also it's her kid. But she would apologize for not being a good mother and ask to train her son. Jiraiya would be shocked to see that she's playing favorites, and he would decide to train Minma. She would say whoever comes out on top of the battle, they would see who really is the better parent. Tsunade would say this is a bad idea. She just wanted to train her boys. But Jiraiya insists that he trains the child of prophecy. Naruto would be shocked to see that his own dad doesn't believe in him and thinks that he can't be the child of prophecy. So he decides to train with Tsunade. Tsunade teaches him healing jutsus and summoning jutsus. He'll be able to summon slugs, and he'll be able to heal, kind of like how Sakura can. And he'll be able to heal a fish and put it back in the water. Eventually, he'll start actually healing people, and he'll start getting his mother's monstrous strength, like Sakura. And his mom will also start training him in different ways. Every Everybody decides to watch to watch them and to see which one is the best exact one. Naruto and Sasuke would meet up and have a short battle before Naruto wipes the floor with him. Well, that will be the end of this part. I hope to see you guys in the next video. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.